Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today, where we've got a lot of Black Ops 6 Zombies news to talk about, including some warnings so you can avoid some new issues and problems that have been discovered here in Black Ops 6 Zombies, a bunch of new Easter eggs that have been discovered, and oh so much more clips I think you're going to want to see. So, let's kick things right off with our first story of the day. Let's start by talking about those warnings and issues. If you guys are playing on the map Liberty Falls, I guess this would apply as well to Terminus. As unfortunately found out by Iced Earth over on YouTube, is that if you stand too close to the location where the Wunderfizz Machine spawns in on round 25, the collision of the newly spawned machine and your player model gets borked right now, meaning you'll be stuck inside the machine, unable to move, and your zombies game is pretty much over. If you are in a solo match, I'm pretty sure you can save and quit and save yourself that way, but if you're in a co-op game, unless you manage to go down, bleed out, and then come back in a future round. Next up, Zombies YouTuber MrRoflWaffles tweeted out, "Wait, did Treyarch just reset all of my augments XP? Even though I've already unlocked a ton for Juggernog, they've re-locked it again." And I've actually seen a bunch of different people report this happening, seeing their unlocked progress for augments seemingly just get totally wiped out and everything locked again. But the good news is it's likely some kind of problem with the always online servers that Treyarch has that is connected to your account profile, meaning that your progress is still probably all still there if you reset your game and come back into COD and reset those servers. Because man, I don't know about you, but augments definitely take a long time to research in this game. I mean, I guess it does give us something to grind for, but yeah, I'm holding on to my augment progression with my life at this point. And next up, Rui over on Reddit was set up getting ready for his round 100 run when he discovered that you can actually swim on Liberty Falls. And well, unfortunately for him, you're not supposed to be able to swim in this map, nor are you supposed to be able to go outside of the bounds on this map, which he was teleported to for a moment before the servers disconnected him from the game. Beyond the fact that I have seen a bunch of reports of players getting disconnected because of, again, more server issues, it is low-key kind of interesting to see what the Liberty Falls map looks like from beyond the boundaries of the map itself. I've always loved exploring outside of the bounds of zombies maps. In fact, I've made videos about it in the past. I'll include the link via card if you want to check those out after. But unfortunately for him, it came at the expense of disconnecting. Moving on to the next story of the day, the highest round, the max round for Black Ops 6 Zombies has been reached for the first time on the map Liberty Falls by the official KHF over on YouTube. Now, this is the highest round that the in-game round counter will display, but of course the game doesn't just straight up end here, it keeps going, with the round counter now stuck at 156 and players having to track their round progress manually after this point. It's always insane to see that round counter so high and have it just be legit and not a Photoshop, but a massive congratulations to him. Next up, let's talk about a bunch of new Easter eggs that were discovered across Black Ops 6 Zombies. The first one being on Liberty Falls within the spawn room itself. This one was really delved into by the Glitching Queen over on YouTube, who discovered that if you melee this vending machine in the spawn of the map, you could be given a whole host of different items, from ray guns and Ethereum crystals to, when I tried it in my game, just 100 essence. You basically get to roll the dice every round to see what you get from the vending machine. If you get anything good, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to see if you can get perks or even the jet gun out of the vending machine. Next up, a simple little Easter egg over on Terminus was found that I actually used today in one of my games, and I'm sure you guys will in the future because it's so easy to do. As found by ACXD over on Reddit, all you need to do is have a nade, exit the spawn room over on Terminus, and throw it right into the window of the guard tower right outside the spawn room. Doing this will reward you with a one-time max ammo. I would probably recommend saving this for the late game when ammo starts getting expensive, when you've got triple paps. Ammo is probably the biggest currency hog in this game. I don't know about you guys, but I find myself having to buy ammo so often with all of the Manglers and special infected that spawn on both Liberty Falls and Terminus. And for whatever reason, please let me know if you found this too. Black Ops 6 gives you less max ammos than other zombies games outside of like vermin round. I find that zombies just seem to drop a lot less max ammos than they used to in old games. Next up, very unique new Easter egg was discovered on the Terminus yesterday that rewards the player with a pet plushy zombie creature that sticks around you for a few rounds and helps you take down zombies before once again vanishing into the ether. This Easter egg seems like a lot of fun to do, and even though the reward isn't like spectacular, the pet zombie that it spawns can actually revive you if you go down, adding a little bit more benefit to actually completing this Easter egg. The full tutorial for it, just like all of the sources within this video, can be found within the description for you to check out after this one. Next up, we're sticking on Terminus for what's being called the Whack-A-Mole Easter egg. This one is pretty much what you get on the tin, a game of whack-a-mole within Terminus, where the game gives you a baseball bat and you just start swinging at crabs that appear out of the sand, trying to get a high score for actually an in-game reward. This is definitely one that you like set up for yourself and then get your friends to try for the first time. That's what I did in one of my recent games with this Easter egg, and it's probably more funny to be the observer watching your buddy smack the ground with a baseball bat over and over. Okay, moving on to the next story of the day. One interesting little change that Treyarch made within Black Ops 6 Zombies is the ragdoll physics for players is now a thing, and same with zombies. But that can have some very interesting results for zombies that go down in a particular way. Specifically in this case, as recorded by Jordy C. Boy over on Reddit, this Mangler was taken down to the floor, but for him, the grind never stops, getting swole to try to take down your zombies crew, and he proceeded to do one-arm push-ups in front of the players in his game. At this time, we don't know if this Mangler had a name, but I'm sure he'll start posting his fitness routine on YouTube shortly. Okay, that pretty much wraps up the news today, but before we end, I do have a bit of a plea for anybody playing Terminus right now, or in the future. Back in the days of Black Ops Cold War, if you were watching the Zombies News Update at this time on this channel, we had a segment called Outbreak vs. Vehicles, where we'd showcase players getting into wild situations with vehicles in the Zombies Outbreak game mode back in Cold War. Well, we've got vehicles now in round-based zombies with a boat on Terminus. I haven't seen anybody do anything wacky with a boat on the map yet, so maybe Treyarch just really grounded them. But hey, if you're able to do anything crazy with the boat in your own game, let me know. I just really want to do a Terminus versus Vehicles segment in the future. That wraps up the video today. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out yesterday's Zombies News Update in the end card, and I'll see you with another video tomorrow. Peace.